So we're still on our way to Kentucky to see the solar eclipse, and tonight is our second night in a row staying at a Walmart parking lot because we're just driving straight from New Hampshire to Kentucky. So we're just popping into a Walmart parking lot for the night and sleeping there. These are the first times for us staying in Walmart parking lots, and it has been really hard to sleep both nights. First night was pretty bad. We had a big rig next to us that was just idling most of the night and a Class A with its generator on. So that made it pretty noisy and hard to sleep. And then tonight, last night I mean, at least this Walmart doesn't allow semi-trucks to park overnight, but we are incredibly close to the highway. So we heard Jake brakes, exhaust brakes, just the loud noise of the highway, just all kinds of road noise all night. So it made it pretty difficult to sleep. I'm a really light sleeper, so noise makes it really hard for me to sleep. Jenny needs like conditions to be perfect to fall asleep, so there can't be like any noises. Temperature's got to be just so. So any like little noise she heard, she was like, David, wake, trying to get me up to, because she's like worried someone's like messing with her truck or the RV or something, I don't know. But once she does fall asleep, she's out like a rock. We closed our windows just to keep the noise out as much as we could, and we turned a fan on just to kind of, make some white noise, and that actually really helped. And I slept with earplugs in, so we finally got to sleep at like 2 in the morning. We just couldn't get to sleep. It's really hard to sleep in the Walmart parking lots for us. It's great that a lot of Walmarts let RVers stay in their parking lots overnight though. And we're really thankful that we have the option for that. It's definitely not something we want to do very often though, and basically only when we are on really long drives. So hopefully we're not doing this too often.
Okay, we're going traveling today. Come on. Okay.
Made it in Ohio now, and it's nice because diesel here is like 60 cents a gallon cheaper. It was like $3.10 or so in Pennsylvania, and now it's like $2.45, which is more of what we're used to paying. And we need to fill up, like 21, 22 gallons, so it's a lot better paying these prices. Just before we pulled onto our exit to, pull into this gas station, a big rig's tire blew. It sounded like a gunshot, and we even felt it, I felt the hit in my chest because that rig was right next to us, just behind us. Scared me and Jenny both to death. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a gunshot or something, or maybe one of my tires blew or something. Thankfully the rig, he was fine. He just pulled right over. But yeah, just glad it wasn't my tires. We've been driving for about 4 hours now, and that's about as long as we can drive on a tank of gas. It's 23 gallons, about 28 miles. So the truck gets roughly 13 to 14 miles per gallon towing this trailer, so I don't think that's too bad, but it's good timing because we all need a rest, we all need to stretch our legs and get some food too. That's our road food, peanut butter and jelly.
There's a good chance this will be dinner too. Looks like we have 7.5 hours, 472 miles. But if I calculate it, we have 9.5 hours left.
More accurate, because we don't go 70 miles an hour.
We go 60. And we stop a lot. Well, we've actually been pretty good. We've only stopped,
every 280 miles.
Yeah, roughly every 280 miles.
Yep. Ready to go, girls?
I think that was a yes.
All right, let's get back on the road.
Let's go.
So we made it to our third Walmart stop in a row. We were hoping to make it to our destination today, but it just didn't happen. We've been driving for about 10 or 11 hours, and we're still about 180 miles away from the Land Between the Lakes National Reserve is where we're looking to stay at. So we're still about 3 or 4 hours away, so we figured we'd just stop for the night, get up real early, and head on in and hopefully try and find a spot. All the reserve spots there are completely booked up. So we're hoping that we can find some first come first serve places that are in their more basic campground place that has no amenities, no hookups. So we're hoping that some of those are open. We don't need amenities anyway. We don't need hookups. So this way it's a lot cheaper too. It's only $14 for 3 days. So that's nice and cheap. I'm good with that. But hopefully something is open. I know for this eclipse, especially in Hopkinsville, which is really close to where we're going, it's the point of greatest eclipse, that it's just gonna be packed. It's gonna be a madhouse, I'm sure. So I just hope we can find some place. But we made it to our third Walmart stop, and I'm tired, Jenny's tired, dog and cat are tired. We're all dead tired. So I'm going to bed, and we're getting up super early tomorrow, and hopefully we can get a spot.
It's 6:30 in the morning on Friday, the day before the eclipse, and we still don't have a site reserved or picked out. I'm very stressed about this, but Butters isn't. Aren't you, Butters? See, I'm not stressed out, Mommy. I'm not stressed out. No. It also never dropped below 80 degrees in here overnight. And big rigs drove by and around all night. And most of them are not Walmart trucks, which means they were not supposed to park here, but nobody kicked them out. So it was loud and hot.
So after our third night in a row staying at a Walmart parking lot, yet again we couldn't get to sleep till after 2 a.m. We're up today at 6 a.m. so we barely got any sleep last night just because of the noise and the bright lights and everything. But you know, that's just kind of how it goes staying at a Walmart. Again, we're thankful they let us do it, but of course it's not going to be our first option. Yeah, even though this parking lot has signs posted for no overnight semi-parking, there was still 7 or 8 semis. One of them just next to us, and he ran his idle all night long. So it was good and loud. He's still running it now. But, you know, this kind of comes with it, I guess. We were so tired though when we finally stopped for the night that we thought we'd just fall right to sleep, and the noise and the lights didn't really bother us all that much because we were so tired. But the big problem today was that it was hot and it was humid. We were up in the northeast part of the country, and it was not humid at all, and it was not hot, and we feel like fools now because we drove down to the south in the middle of summer. What did we expect? It didn't get down to, or the low last night was 72, and it's so humid that the dew that collected on the roof of our RV is making the gutters drip with water. That's how humid it is. But we're up now, time to head out and hopefully find a spot.
Butters is still very tired. But the doggy's awake. Hi, doggy. Hey, sweetie. Sweetie. Are you ready? We have given up on trying to find a site in the Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area, which is where we were wanting to go. But even their campsites are completely booked and full. I have called everywhere within like a 100-mile radius of Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Basically every RV park within a 100-mile radius is full. So as I was looking around for places to call, feeling very, very much defeated, I went just north of Hopkinsville and I realized, hey, that's Evansville, Indiana. Guess what? I have a best friend that lives in Evansville, Indiana. And we were already planning on staying there in a couple of weeks, for about a week. And so I hurried up, texted her real quick and said, hey, mind if we stay at your place last minute for a week? I said, no problem, I love that. I am so excited, I miss her so much. And they have plenty of room for us to park, and it's only 81 miles north of Hopkinsville. So come Monday, we can just grab the truck, drive down to Hopkinsville, Kentucky, see the eclipse, drive back.
So we made it to our good friend's place, and this could not have worked out better. We were super stressed that we weren't gonna find a spot in the Land of the Lakes National Recreation Area, or really anywhere within a 50 or 100 mile radius. Everything was booked up solid, and we didn't know if we were going to be able to find anywhere to drop our trailer and be able to view the eclipse near Hopkinsville, Kentucky. And I don't know why we didn't think of this sooner, that we have such good friends just 80 miles away from where we want to be for the eclipse, so we can just hang out here until Monday, and the day of the eclipse we'll just get up in the morning, get in the truck, head on to Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and we're good to go. We're good to watch the eclipse where we wanted to. We get to hang out with some good friends for a few days and watch the eclipse where we want. Could not have worked out better. I'm so glad Jenny thought of this. This is good. We've only been on the road for a couple months, but we were already missing just spending time with people we're close with. So it feels really good to be, you know, near those people that we're really close with, near some good friends. So we're gonna really enjoy spending a week or so with them here, and I can't wait to see that eclipse on Monday.